Good morning and welcome back. Today I'm going to talk to you about something that you must learn in order to be free. That is how to tell people no. So, through my own experiences, it's not easy to tell people no, honestly. So, I want to share with you the easiest way I've ever found to do that. Especially if you're starting out, you feel really hesitant about telling people no, then you really need to use this one to start off. So many people want to avoid the confrontation that they'll not answer their phone, for instance. The person knocks on the door, you know they want money, but you don't want to give it to them, so you don't answer the door. You dodge them and dodge them and dodge them, but maybe that works on some people. There are others that I've met, and I'm sure you have too, that are very, very persistent. They just will not leave you alone. They'll hound you. Maybe they're childhood friends. Maybe they're like some coworker that you've worked with for a long time. Maybe they're the brother-in-law of your wife, or their husband, or whatever. So really, the hardest part about telling a person no is the fact that most of us want validation from them. You see, when I wanted to tell people no in the past, I felt really bad. I was just like, oh, those poor people. Actually, even in my head, I wasn't even thinking that. I knew better by that point. It was more like, but I really want them to like me. On some level, that's what we're all thinking. So, like, if you're doing favors for someone, I mean, really going out of your way for someone, doing something you really don't want to do, why are you doing it? Why do they get priority and you don't? Why do your desires and your what you want take a backseat to this person or another person? Why is it that you are second in line behind someone else? Why is that? You see, we want validation from them. We want friendship from them. We want something from them. And we believe that by giving them money, for instance, borrow. I mean, how many people actually borrow money? Most of the time, what they're really telling you is "give me money." That's when they use the word borrow. They really mean "give me," because for most people, not everyone, but most people, they don't give it back. They start making excuses. You can't find them when it's time to pay up. So they're not going to treat you with respect. Why are you treating them with respect? So this is the easiest way I've ever found. When I started this and I said, I have to tell these people no. I have got to stop giving away my time, my effort, and my money to people who really don't deserve it. But how do I do it? I can go in there all angry, be like, just be flat out, hey, you guys are full of, full of crap, and I ain't gonna deal with this nonsense any longer. Don't even think you're gonna ask for another dollar. How many of you can do that? I didn't want to do that. That's pretty mean. Maybe true, but it's pretty mean. So I didn't want to do that. Because maybe I want to keep these people in my life. Maybe we're cool as long as money's not involved. So the easiest way I've ever found to tell people no is to use a blanket excuse. And this excuse can be totally legit. So I decided when they came, just like I expected, they came asking for money. They came asking for, whatever they're after. I said, I'm sorry. I don't do that anymore. That's as simple as it is. Use a blanket reason. Don't be like, no, because I don't, don't be like, I'm not giving you a penny. Because that's very confrontational, right? Maybe true. Maybe what you want to say. But maybe later you can say that. But right now, when you want it easy, use a blanket term. I just don't do that anymore. I'm not doing that any longer, sorry. And if they push you, just stick to it. Remember, you're sticking to this blanket term, this blanket rule, not them personally. They may push you. You're like, just keep to it. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'm not doing it any longer. I'm not lending out money to anybody. That may be true or untrue. It's up to you. use it, it's a lot easier to use it as a blanket term. Because when you're using a blanket term, less emotion is on it. Less of their emotion is on it. It's a generalized thing. It's just that's the way it is. It's not you personally, it's the generalized rule. And I found that to be way, way easier to do. So, if you're looking to start telling people no, and honestly, you should be. Because, let's get real, there are a lot of people in all of our lives that need to be told no. You're going to meet somebody at some point that you must tell no to. Because if you're always saying yes, you aren't going to get anywhere. Nowhere. There's always going to be someone looking to take what's yours. There's always going to be somebody looking to, milk you because you're a good person.